Welcome back everybody. Today we have a short one. You remember all the story about my starter set and these bows I got for my starter set. They ended up being then 20 pounds, and when you string them they lose a little poundage, so you end up like with a 15-pound bow. This one is now a brand new 20-pound one, but Keskin was listening and hard work pays off. Ta-da! This is now roughly a 30+ pound version. The shape is, I would say, almost the same too, so there is not much difference. But this one is now 30 pounds. This is 20 pounds, and I said in a recent former video, if they would make a 30 pound and when you string it and it gets a little string follow and ends up at 25, it's still fine, because then you have a 25-pound working bow. Instead of when you have a 20 pound and it ends up at 20, or this 20 pound ends up at 15, not so good. So both of them are brand new. So I string now first the 20 pound version, let it strung, we do some measurements, and then after a while we check what the string follow will do and what the poundage will do of both bows, because this is what I want to know. Then I know if I could recommend now this 30 pound version of the bow. It's like so. 20 pound, and the nice thing of the 20 pound is obviously that you end up at 30, but you could draw more. You can draw this bow 32 inches, not very effective, but you can do that. The new version comes now even in a nice sleeve. I like that, with the string, and even the string looks a little nicer now, so good improvement, I would say. And of course it's now Keskin branded, but it's fine. It's from Keskin, so it's fine. It's not in the starter set yet. We will see if it will find a way back in the starter set. And you feel it directly. This bow has way more oomph to it. Good. So let's see what we have now. The bow is not completely straight, but that can be now. But I did the right stringing method. And even here, but you know, it's a plastic bow. I don't know what the price. Oh, yes, nice. So 28, 29, 30. Yeah, it goes back there, so it's fine. So you could maybe do 32 too, but it gets a little stiffer, so draw curve goes up, obviously. So let's have a look at the bow shape now. The new one and the old one. They look now exactly the same. Brace set of the new one is a little less, I would say, but not much. Nice. I measure this one, I measure this one, then we unstring them and we see what the string follow of both of them will do. So now this is not a 20 pound version, and obviously I measure again from where the arrow will be. This will be my draw length, so I put the tape inside. Here would be 28 and here would be 30, and this is what we will measure. You can measure, of course, differently, then you get different results, but for me, I order my bows like this and I want my bows like this. So, oops, wait a sec, to hold this in a way, otherwise it's skipping here, that's not a good. So, 0, 0, 0, so, now. At 28 we have 17.6, and at 30 we have 19.9, so 20 pounds at 30 inches. Now let's check the other one. Okay, now the 30 pound version. Let's see what it does at 28. I really need a new place where I can do this properly. So at 28 we are at 30.31 pounds. At 30 we are at 36 pounds. So 31 and 36, very nice. And so you see the weight of the bow. The old one 390, and the new one 415, so I would have wondered. So it's a little heavier, it's 25 grams heavier, and should be, because it needs to be more dense or something to get this more poundage out of the bow. now after we measured them, let's unstring them and see what the string follow will do. Both were now strung the same time, roughly 10 minutes. That's the old one. And you see now already quite some string follow here. So the bow in the beginning was like this, now it's like this. See what the new one is doing. Hey, squirrel, can you stop throwing nuts at me? Thank you. So, the new one, compared to the old one, minor, I would say, not so much, but still you get a little string follow. Maybe, I don't know, Keskin, would it make sense to keep the bows when you unstring them in the opposite direction with a little tension, with a little force, that the string follow would be not so much? I don't know. Let it get back in its natural shape easier. No idea. So, but I would say it's fine. So I guess we had 31 pounds now, which is nice. Bow is stiff compared to yeah, this one is here. You see that they used now a different mixture, very much more stiff. And it sounds even different. Look, listen. Old one. Higher frequency. You know, it makes a difference when you have Chinese teapots and you open the lid and it makes and you know it's a cheap one, it makes zing. It's a good one. And here the same. Old one. New one. Nice, I like that. So let's string it again. So finally we get to a point where I might be happy with this bow. Of course, in the sun and when you leave it strung, it will still lose a few pounds, but as said in this video, when you end up with 25 pounds constantly and it doesn't get less, then I would be happy with it. So then of course I would tell you it's the 30-pound version in the starter set, but you will end up at 25, so you know what you get. Yeah, it's a plastic bow. Yeah, a few seconds, not so much. Let's see what the old one is doing. It's interesting now, no? So this bow, if it's the same price, with a sleeve, nice. So look at you. Tack. Let's see to this one. Old one. You hear the difference? Way more tension than here. Nice. So the old one, yeah, they vibrate kind of like the same. But I like this now. So for now, happy. The bow does what it's supposed to do. Has here 31 and here 35. I guess it's already getting a little less because I can draw the bow now easier. But you still can make your 32 inches if you want to. But 28, 29, 30 is just fine with this bow. Happy. Brace side again. Yeah, equals it's out. So after your string, it's maybe a few millimeters less. Nothing to worry about. So that's fine. First I shoot one with the old, with a 20-pound. And now finally I shoot the new one. Oh yeah, oh, did you hear that? Quite a significant difference. So now this bow is grown up. It's still the final finish, but it's fine. So you take some, I don't know when you make it nice, but it looks better. Yeah, not by much, but I'm happy so far. So if we could change now even the handle color to a nice brown, hey, I would be the happiest guy on the planet. Because now this one can go in a starter pack, and I will tell you it will be a 25-pound bow, but it will have in the beginning maybe a little more. So we see now, after I leave this strung and stretch it for a while, what it will do. I have still a completely new one here, so but nice. So Keskin, very nice. Of course, maybe quick speed comparison. The 20-pound with the same arrows, now they are 260 grain. I thought I wrote it on it. No, I didn't. But they are 260 grain, kind of like so. Let's see. At 30 inches, 114. Another new one with the same arrow, 260 grain, 31 pound. 139. Let's draw a little more. Without Katra, 154. So speed-wise, we're getting there. Now let's compare the string follow. This is the brand new version. The only thing, your strap goes out very quickly, Keskin. The other one I lost already. So this is a brand new one. Put it out of the sleeve for the first time, and we unstring the one we just shot, and then we see what the string follow will do. So in front is the one I used, and the back is the new one. So you see, you get some string follow. If it does not get more, I'm still okay with it, so that's fine. So I said maybe, maybe Keskin, think about it, that you make another piece of string for storage. That you put it here and you put it here with a little, that there's a little tension on it. Zack. Then you keep it unstrung like this with a little tension, because then you get maybe rid of the string follow, and next time the bow might be a bit closer to what it was. As you see, when you do it a few times like this, it really goes slowly back into shape. But of course today it's not very warm, so it's maybe 12 degrees or 14 degrees. In summertime, when you put it in the sun, it will look differently, but it's fine-ish, so I can live with that. And you see now with a little bending and twisting, you get it almost back to the original, so it will lose a little. Let's check what the new one has now poundage wise compared to the one I used a few times. So now a quick handheld test about the poundage. This is the one I shot. Let's see what we get here in 28 inches. 28 inches is here. You see the stopper there. It's here. I'm still at 32 pounds. Nice. And the brand new version. So not even strung one, not even pulled once. That's a complete new one. Let's see what this one says. Yeah, it doesn't say anything. Should stop it first here. Come, stop. Go on again. I need my Draw Curve Pro, because this is all rubbish here. Can you? Hello. That doesn't want to work anymore. Oh, wonderful. Look at you. So, now we're working again? Good. So, the one I never draw. 34. 34 pounds. So this one has even a little more at 28. Respect. So 34 pounds. This one is even a little stronger. But I'm happy to report that this one is still going strong. So it seems like they keep now the poundage way better than the old one. So I don't know what you did, Keskin, but you did something very nice. So this one could be now a bow for the starter set. because I think even if it drops in poundage, and I guess it will a little, it's still good 25 pounds, and this is just nice. So if you're very, you know, not so strong person or a kid, the 20-pound version is still fine. Ends up then at, let's see, I measured it before, it's like whatever, 17 something pound, 15 pound maybe, but you can draw a little more then. Still fine to get you going. But this new version here, nice. So this one draws even. So there's, you see this leg, and then it's, and then the draw curve is not even so bad. And you saw from 28 inches, 31 pounds to 30 inches, 26 pounds. It's 5 pounds, 2.5 pounds per inch. It's just fine, especially at the end of a bow, that it does this. At the beginning it's okay, but at the end, that doesn't get any further, shows you that the draw curve is acceptable for bow and this price category. So I guess you can find this bow in Germany at asianbow.com. My friend Ugur, I guess, will sell them individually. I think they will still cost 50 euros or 60 euros something. Don't know, because now there's a sleeve with it, and I don't know if they change the prices. You can ask him. And for the rest, if Keskin wants, they can put this one in my starter set, and you can order the starter set directly from Keskin. I leave the link in the description. They have these starter sets still, but then you can have my starter set with this 30-pound bow, and I think this is just fine. And that's all I have for you today. It was a short one, as said, and I have no time to do videos next week, and I'm in Malta, and then I'm even further away. But you will hear from me very soon, and maybe the next video reviews will be then indoors with some new stuff, so stay tuned. Exciting news always ahead. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you in the next one.